Today's segment of Oh Brother is sponsored by FLS Energy, bringing solar energy to your home. Visit them on the web at flsenergy.com for more information.
All my brothers are so southern, they'll get up for you for nothing. Take this brother of no.
The end of the week, Reed, and I'm getting tired just thinking about today's segment.
Yeah, today's segment's a good one. Of course, on Friday, which is what today is, we do a final countdown every week, and I don't want to. We're going to cue the music in just a minute, but before we do, I want to remind everyone, don't forget now we have a YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/ohbrotherradio, O-H Brother Radio. And so you should go check that out, because, Will, you've been making videos. I'd hate to think that
Sure.
all your work was going, for naught.
No. I think they're getting just
massive
numbers of hits.
Massive numbers.
Every day.
And also, don't forget, people, we have an email address here. It's ohbrotherradio@gmail.com. You should send us some email, because what happens is every Sunday we respond to listener mail. And so that's if you have comments about the things that we say or do on the show, or if you have ideas about things we should say or do on the show, send an email, and we will respond to those on a Sunday segment. But
you never know. You may end up being like A.J. Michelle, who yesterday was our guest.
That's right.
And he got to come and see the new posh Brandon Brown in the Country Western Delight Studios.
Yeah, very nice studios here. Yeah,
we didn't have all the TVs turned on when he was in here.
We had,
but,
we
just
didn't have any
four or five of them.
4 or 5 of them. Yeah, sure.
We're turned on.
All right, so, Will, like I said earlier, though, today is Friday. It's time for the final countdown. Let's cue the music right now. There it is. Ooh. And always, I just love hearing it.
It's pretty great.
It sounds so good.
It's hard to hear today for some reason. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. Turn it
on. Listen, Will, today's final countdown is going to be 5 foods that can help you sleep. Now, I saw these on MSN, and I pulled out 5 foods here that they listed that supposedly will help you get to sleep. So, people, if you are suffering from insomnia, maybe you've had a little insomnia lately, then you might want to try some of these things.
Yeah, apparently it's the glycemic, whatever.
Okay.
How much,
whatever.
What am I trying to say there? The glycemic scale, I think maybe they call it.
Maybe so.
And the higher it ranks on that scale, the more sleepy it'll make
Low
you.
glycemia.
Not recommended for diabetics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they
just
try
warning, Philip Nolan.
That's right. All right, so Will, number 1 on the list, number 5 in the countdown. Number 5, this was surprising to me. A food that supposedly will help you sleep, cherries.
Yeah, cherries. Usually I think of cherries either with ice cream, like in some kind of ice cream, thing, or learning how to kiss, or knowing how good of a kisser you are.
Now, what's that?
Well, you tie the cherry stem. If you can
that's
tie
learning.
it in your mouth, you're a fantastic kisser.
Learning how to French kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I think of cherries, I just think of the band Warrant.
Ooh, cherry pie.
That's right.
Great song.
All right, Will, what is number 4 on the list of foods that help you sleep?
Bananas.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
I've never heard that before.
I like the taste of bananas a lot, Reed.
Yeah.
They make my tummy hurt a little bit. give me tummy aches.
Make your tummy hurt. Why is that, I wonder?
I don't know. They always kind of have. Something about bananas make my tummy hurt.
You are banana intolerant.
Yep.
Yeah. Will, number 3. This is puzzling. Toast.
Yeah, just what I just toast?
That is weird.
Yeah.
Now, here's a problem I've just thought about. What a lot of people eat for breakfast?
Toast. It's supposed to be waking you up at breakfast time.
This is
making you go to sleep.
People need to stop eating toast for breakfast. Apparently, toast make you sleepy.
Well, that brings us right to number 2, oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
When do you eat oatmeal late at night?
This is the most ridiculous list I've ever heard.
This is crazy.
So far, we have cherries and bananas, which are 2 foods that I just think of like as things you might get on an ice cream, like a
sundae.
Banana split. Then we move straight into breakfast foods.
Yeah.
Toast.
All right, now number 1 though, Reed, actually makes sense, and this is something that I do.
Yes.
Every now and then.
Now, because as you know, you should know this. You and I are brothers, and that's why we call the show "Oh Brother."
Yeah.
And this is one of the things that we used to do as children that our parents would I don't know if this was mom's idea or dad's idea.
A little vanilla in some warm milk.
Warm milk. Now, my understanding said, for the record, warm milk is the number 1 food item that will help you go to sleep if you're having difficulty doing so. But apparently, my understanding is that it's when you microwave or heat up the milk in some way or form or whatever, that there's something chemically that happens that
puts me right to sleep.
Puts you right to sleep.
Puts my daughter right to sleep too. I know
That's
that.
right. Yeah.
And
so
my wife,
warm,
who can't stand milk, I think probably would be so disgusted by the thought of warm.
Your wife
milk.
does not like milk.
Can't stand.
Where is she getting her calcium?
Huh?
Where's she
I
getting
don't
her?
know. She takes those little calcium
good.
chocolate things.
Because otherwise, watch out,
She eats those little
osteoporosis.
chocolates that are the calcium things.
Does not like milk.
Can't stand it.
What, should she
Warm
not
milk.
eat cereal?
She does a little bit, but not much milk in her cereal.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So the 5 foods, according to MSN, that help you go to sleep are cherries, bananas, toast, and oatmeal.
What do you do other than the warm milk? What do you do to try to go to sleep?
Read.
Yes, you are.
I gotta tell you something. No, I wasn't just saying what my name is.
Read a book.
Yeah, I try to read a book.
R-E-A-D. Okay.
A-B-O-O-K.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I read a book because even though I was an English major and am currently in graduate school taking graduate level English classes, to me, few things are quite as boring as reading.
Well, yeah, and as we know, Reed, I don't read so good.
You don't read so good?
Yeah. I don't read so good. So I watch a lot of TV.
You don't read good, yeah.
Yeah, I watch a lot of TV. And
To
then
help
if
you go
that's
to sleep?
not, if that's not working, NyQuil and whiskey.
What is wow, now that will do it.
Yeah.
NyQuil and whiskey.
A NyQuil and whiskey sandwich.
You sound like a middle schooler, like drinking Robitussin.
I'm totally kidding, obviously.
There you go. Will, what is the worst way to try to go to sleep?
5-hour energy.
No? Well, yes, that's a bad idea. What's even worse than that, though? Ambien.
Ambien.
Have
It'll
you
make
ever been
crazy.
around somebody? Let me tell you something. Every person I've ever been married to has had insane. I'm talking about would take Ambien. Like, for example, my first wife. This would happen in the middle of the night. I would be wakened. Is that what you said? I would woken.
Yeah.
Awoke.
You would
awakened
be
up.
woken up.
Awoken up. Someone, my wife, would wake me up and say, "There are men on the front lawn trying to get into the house." And of course you wake up and you're like, "What? Men?" And you're like, oh my gosh. And so you're trying to put on clothes and you're thinking yourself, I'm trying to put on my pants, I'm trying to get, and I'm thinking, what am I going to do with these men on the front lawn?
I'm glad you don't own guns.
Let me tell you something, I know. And she'll say something like, they're trying to get in and one of them has an umbrella. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, we got to get out here and do something about this. And then right as you're getting to the door, you're starting to slow down and you're thinking, wait a second, what? And you realize, this is Ambien.
So your first wife, the craziest part of the story, Reed, is I didn't realize they had Ambien in the 70s.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Ambien, bad idea.
Huh.
My current wife,
Not so
one
your 12th,
time
so your 12th
that's right,
wife.
having a hard time going to sleep, took Ambien. I'm not joking. Talking about like people with furry red wrists.
You know
and
why
you're just
you're
like, really? What is?
You know why
How do
your
they sell this drug?
You know why your third and sixth marriages didn't work out?
Why is that?
Because they were interracial.
That's right. Ooh.
Yeah, interracial marriages, as we learned on Tuesday.
A problem in
They don't work
Louisiana.
out.
Well, we're out of time for today's segment, but tomorrow, college football update. Very special guest, Jerry Hennon, author of War Blog Eagle. Boy, I bet
He's
he'll
going to
have
tell
some,
us what the problem
some
is at Auburn.
interesting things to say after
Is
the
Auburn
last,
not ranked in the top 25 this week?
I don't think Auburn's ranked in the top 75 this week. So, yeah, we will talk to Jerry Hennon on tomorrow's college football update segment. Thanks for listening today. Join the fan page at Facebook, and we will see you tomorrow for the college football update.